Welcome back everybody, I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Battle Brothers with a Legends mod, the Berserker playthrough. We left off taking a rather lengthy trip to Themefesta here, trying to find our Espak, I think it's called. I have to see the word again to better mispronounce it, but it was commented that they think it's only really been seen when fighting other people. No, we have seen it in the store once before. It's the only time I've ever seen it. But it sounds like it's... Excuse me. Kind of getting over a bit of a cold. Sounds like and seems like, as far as I can tell, that it doesn't show up very often. And had I known that, I probably would have shit up about it before. But I don't know if I even had the money, but would have made a bigger effort. So what I really want to do is quickly just buy some food. Because never mind, we're not going to buy any food here. It's because our food's really low, which surprises me. But now that I say that, I remember thinking that before. We're going to head up north, maybe check out a couple more armorers and weaponsmiths, but really try to get back into focusing on the northern region. Anything here below is, I think, pretty much guaranteed to be the Greenskin invasion, which there's a lot of right now because of the Greenskin invasion. But I really don't want much to do with that. It has nothing to do with our lore, and there's not much to really be achieved there. Permanent destruction is off, and even if it wasn't, I don't think I really care that much. So I want to head back north. I want to try to find the hunting grounds, which I'm assuming must have spawned after we did that last fight, because we haven't seen it over here. So maybe it's up in here somewhere. But it should be kind of in this tundra, darker yellowish green area, somewhere of that sorts. Give or take, I think is how it works. So without further ado, let's head up. I just want to quickly go to Crop Mark here, especially since they might have food. See what's going on and find what happens in the meantime. Everyone's looking right. Absurdum's could use a bit of healing. That's okay. Sorry if I... Ooh, something's going on here. Sounding a little nasally. I feel a little congested today. I was kind of sick over the weekend. And apparently still am a little. Well, that place sucks. Let's not do that. Oof. Well, you do have some grains, I guess. We could sit around and hunt. God, your dyes are so expensive. But I'd rather keep on moving, to be perfectly honest. The crystal skull was taken from you. I mean, I'm not really that... I do like those jobs, but they're just distractions at this point. We don't really need the money. Den of the Surgeon. I'm not against fighting necromancers either. Let's go to Felsberg. Maybe pop by this way and see what was going on. Not much. That was a perfect opportunity to involve them in this hot mess. Well, we missed pulling them in, but that's okay. Maybe we'll just burn down the spot. I highly doubt we're going to find anything that interesting here, but should be an easy enough fight. Especially if we can get an archer up there. Just gotta reposition a little, and I think we'll be good. Line here is a bit of a mess. I struggle to try to figure out where everyone's supposed to be. Yeah, I messed it up a little, but that's okay. And he was the only one that could have really made it up here. There was somebody I was missing. Let's say I felt like I was missing somebody, but Let's see who you can hit from back there. I was gonna say, I don't... 95%, well, that's not true. That's a lying number, because it doesn't know somebody's in there. Maybe somebody's not in there. I'm sure there is, but... We hit him in the kitty. Doesn't do a whole lot for us, but that's okay. Yeah, so, there he is. Nicely done. Broke the, not that it matters much, but we broke the Necromancer a little with that. What was I saying about distractions? They don't happen, that's right. I like you, Shovel Guy. That's not true. I kind of do like you, Shovel Guy. Yeah. You're heading down that way, huh? Who else is looking? Let's go ahead and switch you out. Yep. The obligatory raise dead. Still might be a 95% chance. Jesus Christ. Bring it to him. Oh, there's one done. Nicely done, I say. And dealt with. They might get closer, they probably won't. Wait on you. Someone will scream, probably. He wanted that higher ground. He was willing to die over it. Hold them in place, not let them get where they want to get. There you go, we'll get you out of the way. Who gave you a shield? In my head, he had like a promotion day. They all gathered around beforehand, celebrated. Good job, Fred! You get a shield! Everyone's real happy, and then we walk in. Ruined Fred's celebration. Today was supposed to be a really good day. We went and whipped everyone to death. Poor Fred. Just because you're dead doesn't mean you're not allowed to have great days. Oh, enough now. Who else can we take shots at? Sure. Let me get closer to us. Such a nice cleaver. I get excited every time I see it. Alright, I'll take a breather there. Ah, so close. Alright, let's leave. We got 2 levels. Nice. Some silverware. Some wine. Even though it spoils soon, we might actually eat it first. That'd be kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Well, they got away with it this time, but next time we're gonna draw them in. For now, they get to return to Fellsburg. Let's go ahead and I think we'll just rest outside. Yeah, that's fine. We'll train in the meantime. I'm sorry, what happened? Are you restock the inventory? Give some of the men rest. The Lord of the castle, so-and-so, calls for you. He says that there's a goblin loose in the castle and he wants you to track it down. I'd ask my men, but I couldn't find their own arses, even if they ate their eyes and shot them out. It's lovely. Here's I'll search the armory. What is this? Well, if you were a tiny dwarf in a hostile fortress, the first place you'd go is the armory. You get there, you don't find any goblin, but instead a kid drawing a dagger out of a man who's face up on the floor. The murderer drops his weapon and holds his hands up. I had no choice at all. You ask the can who he and the dead man are. He quickly explains. I'm the apprentice, and this is, well, as the blacksmith. Now this had to be done. Had to. You have no idea what horrors this man put me through. Every time I erred, he punished me as though I was a kingslayer. See this? He sweeps the length of his hair out of the way, revealing bulbous skulls and burns. Letting go of the hair, he holds up his hand with the grotesque pinky that rests at the right angle. In the other hand, which has no pinky at all, he starts taking your boot off, but you stop him, getting the point. The apprentice clasps his hands together, his pinky sticking out like a haughty highborn sipping wine. You're at the goblin, right? Just tell them goblin did it. Look. I'm not much of an armor, but I can forge a sword like no one's business, and I'll forge you the absolute best that I can do. Just keep the secret between us. It's safe with me. Get an arming sword. I didn't think we'd get anything famed, but I can't rat the kid out. You close the door and lock it, ensuring that the murderer will not be able to flee. As the apprentice screams and bangs against the door, you turn to the nobleman. Yes. The blacksmith is not the first to fall to the boy's hand. We've had a series of murders here, but have never been able to find the culprit. Many believe it him on the account of his bashing his hands with hammers and putting his face to a torch. The stable boy even saw him cut the cock off a rat. Oh my. Why would you do that? Ever? Why would you ever feel inclined to do that? He's a disturbed fellow. Well, there you go. But now you've given us definite proof of his doings. Well done, Sellsword. The goblin you were after has already been taken care of, but this is far better than hunting down some greenskin. Consider your payment doubled. The woman snaps his fingers. The scribe starts uttering orders. Absolutely ensuing a writ of execution. Here goes incredible detail about the logistics of the matter. Horses, ropes, blades, tongues, whatever. Wait, I didn't rat the get out, right? Yeah, whatever. We got an arming sword. Grand gains of fatigue. Good for you, Grand. We healed. And Unity, Yaku, Pinner, Vavorvorfer. Oh, and Vavorvorfer got a melee defense. And Helmer the Red. Good experience boost. And most importantly, I healed. And most importantly, they have my sword. No. They do have some fancy stuff, though. You know, as soon as we stop looking for the sword is when we're going to find it all the time. It will be unescapable at that point. No mystical armors. You want me to... something about greenskins. Nah. That's all I needed here. Greenskins. You have some cheap cheese. Stuff lasts a while. Want to get drunk. Not looking for work. Alright. Doesn't appear if you have anything to tell me. Let's swing up this way. And then kind of make a return, I guess. I mean, I really don't have any business with you. Like, I have nothing to be gained from that. Fuck. Now we're gonna be surrounded in the woods. Oh, it's not either of those things. Okay, well, I can live with that. So annoying. This is it. It's just annoying. I'm not scared of them. Just annoying. Snipe them. There we go. Particularly concerned about that one with this cleaver. We'll see what they do. See, annoying. Nice headshot. Four of them. All right. No escape. I don't really want to break my line. Tice. Daze him. Him being stupefied, which I find ironic because he's a giant orc, will do great in his defense, or I should say Absurdum's defense. Just shatter that armor. Oof, good cut. Break the armor. There we go. Now he's ready. Oh, just cut him right down. Ah, you love it. You love to see it. Alright, I think we're gonna start whipping weapons out. Stupefy you. Stop blocking it. Ah, that was annoying. You hate to see something like that happen. Good armor damage. Just good because that sword's not gonna do much for you. Alright, let's move you up a bit. Let's see. Why not, I guess. That's getting old, so you have to die. Try to debilitate him. Nicely done. The worst, you need to hang in there. Without that shield, you're taking a lot of damage. All of which I don't care for. Oh, yeah, you don't stand a chance. Now I'm coming for your friend. Now I'm coming for your other friend since he's running. He wants to run. That's good for him. He wants to run. Alright, they're all pretty much broken. Good job. Good job, Heavy Arms. Heavy Arms must have a kill list a mile long. I want to take a look at that. Just whip him. Nah, you're dead. You can't even run. I don't even have to chase him. You stand an effing chance, friend. So tired. There we go. Nah, I'm running him down. Bleh. You just wanted to throw some out there real quick before he went down. The worst and Brunhild there get a level. We'll definitely have to get him a new shield. Wait, no, they didn't get levels. I didn't level them up before. Oh, how terrible of me. I was gonna say, that seems familiar. Now who's the worst? It's me. Surprised the worst was taking such damage without a shield. His base damage is so good. Fatigue, bravery, he's doing pretty good, both, really. I mean, he doesn't need health, so... honestly, probably doesn't really need bravery, either. Or, fatigue. Maybe bravery. You can almost never have too much resolve, really. Especially for some of the late game things I'm sure we're going to be fighting. This is a really, really good character. I'm a really, really big fan of him. God, he's got Death Wish too. Ugh. So good. That you already have Brawny. Because if we give him, that's 10, that's 18, so this would be his max fatigue with a two-handed weapon, which is where I want to get him. That's why I'm thinking of not giving him any more fatigue. I'm thinking about either I have a ghost and the door just opened on its own, or there's a cat trying to sneak in here. Tell me about its day and how much it would like to another feeding. Yeah, you got glasses and stuff. I do want to get this up to at least 90 though, which doesn't appear to be a problem. His health being at 100, I feel pretty good with, especially with his heavy armor. Like I said, fatigue, we could go above 78, don't get me wrong, but I think we will, unless I give him like a giant like two-handed hammer or something, right? Which maybe we will. I mean, we're going to be fighting barbarians, that's a lot of armor. Resolve can never go wrong. The other thing is range defense, depending on what we can fight. You know, when somebody doesn't have a shield, they can go down to range defense from like ranged attacks really easy. Barbarians don't have too many ranged attacks that do throw things at you though. That's kind of my only concern. But plus 3 fatigue, I'll probably get. He's got 2 stars in that, so this is probably a little more uncommon. We'll get him up there to 70. That makes me feel a lot better. He does have hammer mastery, which would be nice. Because you know what, a two-handed hammer probably would be a really great idea. Ooh, I do have a two-handed mace though. It's not going to destroy armor like that, but it ignores so much armor that it's really hard to not use. It's so sexy. God, it's sexy. I think that's what I was going to do. I kind of feel like that's what I gotta do, though. It's the day of the day. He's not quite there in his melee defense. Ah, but what is it? It would be so sexy. What other do we have? Before I get all involved with that emotionally. Yeah, that doesn't sound like great. Killing Frenzy. Killing Frenzy is an ability I haven't really gotten like this playthrough at all. Now Legends with so many other things, Killing Frenzy just hasn't really been on my list. Certain people like Absurdum, or honestly even Heavy Arms, I would do it. He's got 217 kills. That's pretty awesome. Absurdum has 404, so sure. But not everybody. Normally it's a pick I get like on everybody. Maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe in retrospect that's not right. Effectiveness against armor. If it was ignore armor, I'd be like, fuck yeah, but against armor. Shared conquest. Oh, wait a second. 10% melee skill, melee defense, and range defense when at confident. Well, melee defense we're not going to get much of. That's not a bad choice because he always starts confident. So you get a boost and then you'll get more of a boost. That's unless somebody kicks it right out right away, but probably doesn't typically happen unless someone gets sniped or he gets hit with something. But he's got Death Wish, so that won't happen either. Shoo. That's not a bad pick for somebody like him. Normally that's something I'd never pay attention to, but the other one I think, and it's probably the best choice, is Underdog. The other ones we'll consider though. That Mace, I like it a lot. Brunhild, I'm excited to see another level, of course, because she's like my little pet project, and I do mean that. In a lot of different ways, but God, her fatigue isn't too bad. Her health is kind of god awful, really. Her resolve could be a lot better. Let's go ahead and I guess get the fatigue. It's pretty good, but she's wearing crap for armor. I can get her resolved. Shoot, I don't know. I don't know if I even really want to do that. Knife fighting I'm not going to do. Dagger mastery will definitely be at, how much does this weigh? 14? Okay. Double strike. After landing a hit, the next attack does plus 20% damage to both hit points and armor. That's could be really good. Just nimble might be something I would do, but honestly, I'd rather just, when you don't have much health, nimble is not gonna do you much good, and we don't seem to be getting much health. It's kind of why I want to go fatigue. Go fatigue and then get like brawny. Let's put a giant shield on her. Yeah, I think that's what we'll end up doing. I mean, having backstabber is awesome. I don't think these knife masteries here are going to do any good. Or specialties or whatever you want to refer to them. Yeah, we'll stick with that. So we'll get that up. We'll get our defense up. Since we can't really get our health up. +3 is really nice anyways. We just make her that much better. And in the meantime, in my head I wanted to go nimble, but she's just not going to get the health gains to do that. So we'll get that. Someday we'll get Underdog, which I thought I saw. But I must be thinking of the last skill tree. So we can't even do that. Rough. That is rough, and that's not an unintended pun. We could get this too, which would be really nice. Doesn't do her much good now, and probably won't if we stack a bunch of heavy armor on her. Heavier armor I could put on you? Yeah. Let's do it. Anything could be better than nothing. I'd hate for you to die to something random. Alright, fair enough. She's getting there. A couple more levels. Just a couple more levels. Getting quite distracted. Nothing to speak of here, of course. Your bread is kind of cheap. I'll take that. Alright, let's quickly be on our way. I'm not even going to look at the jobs. That's how much I don't care. I was going to rest, but it didn't matter. There's something going on here. What's this? Mustering troops. Oh, well. There you have it. Greenskins, no. Come on, leave. Hurry up and go. She got the big cities. If it's not got a citadel, I don't think the chances of us finding the weapons are of much chance. They're over there. They probably can't even see me. A 4-skull. For greenskins. Terrorizing Trojan shot. For 10 grand. I do have a price, and 10 grand is it. We're gonna do it. And when I come back, you better have my goddamn sword. You won't, but sure would be great if you did. Ooh, a Rondel dagger. I'm gonna buy that. 15 to 35, and you're 20 to 40, right? Heck yeah, you are. And you're more effective against armor. Great. Sign me up. Got a lot of random stuff. Mostly brains. We got a lot of random brains. Maybe I should be converting those things into necklaces or whatever. That's teeth and whatnot. I don't really have that many. I don't even know what the brains are for off the top of my head. Alright, well, before I forget, let's throw this dagger on you. Because that is going to be your future, like, pride and joy. And there was something else I was going to do. Check the rumors. Mercenary is A. Okay. Unfortunately, there's no, like, training hall here. That would be really great. 30 fatigue. I just don't... Wow, that's a lot of freaking fatigue. For 5 defense. Well, melee defense. I could see a heater shield on Brunhild, but not a tower shield. Not for 5 defense. We'll see. Alright, well, I want to thank everyone for coming by. I'm glad you guys are still excited about this series. I am as well. Hopefully, we'll kind of find a target goal for this. At the very least, I want to find the hunting grounds to do that. What we're going to do from there, I'm not sure. Maybe just do total war against the barbarian camps out there. Because to the northwest here, there's a lot of tough barbarian camps. And doing total war against that in a, like, Hail Mary, just fight until we can't find any more, is an idea. If you have any ideas, do let me know. But that's the best one so far that I've been able to think up of, just in a true Berserker fashion, going out there and just fighting until everything's dead. Whether that be us or them, I don't know. But let me know your thoughts. I'm always happy to hear from everybody. I really want to pick up that sword first, but I just don't know if that's going to happen. That's kind of what I'm doing in the meantime. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.